We are floofy. Okay. Oh, running with elevated permissions. How dare you? It's worse than scissors. She back, yeah. Bloomborough has reminded you they have an old Neopets account to attend to. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you to everyone who was helping me do that calibration a little bit. I learned a lot, so that's good. Okay. I think we hope to draw a green source first. Oh no. Hmm. Okay. I think our ideal draw is still a land. Basically no more after that. I think we have 1/6 drop. All right. If they have bounce, that's going to be a problem. That's what I worry about here. Don't have an AOL email to get it back? Oh no. that's a thing. It's definitely a thing. Okay. Alright. I don't know what the strongest color combo is. I think a lot of it depends because it's so archetype dependent that a lot of it depends on whether you just happen to find the open lane. Because whereas I would normally say that I think what I found was particularly weak was the blue-red otter deck. If you get the nuts, like, it is very, very strong. So, like, yeah. Like, we've been crushed by decks that just shouldn't really exist. It looks like somebody just basically was like, I will take all of the crazy commons and uncommons, sorry, uncommons and rares, and just put them all together, and it'll be fine. Like that, into all of the, like, freaking lizards. We hit this on 2, and they had 2 of the uncommons, the black-red uncommons, following it up, and then it was just like a ton of other things. It was so bad. Ward pay 2 life. It's just so stupid. No attack? What the? That's gotta be wrong. That's gotta be wrong. I just gained 3 life for no reason. Why? Yeah, this is just stupid. Like, I can't beat this because... Ugh. I still think I'm dead. But... Ugh. Hmm. The other option is to early winter the spark shooter. I mean, I swear to God, like, we played against this deck already. Like... God damn. Most wanted. I think I was looking for a land here. Yeah, because I wanted to be able to sack a food in addition. Turn 2, each opponent loses 2, I gain 2. That's not really enough. Yeah, I could just be dead here. Absolutely. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, so stupid. Alright, I don't think I can get there. Yeah, I'm just dead. I think this rare on 2 is... and followed by this, which can just draw them into more cards, is nigh unbeatable. Unless you have removal, which we didn't draw until later, unfortunately. Too late to do it. If they're on the play, like, it's just done. Hey, Jaffer, how you doing? Nice to see you. Are they not attacking with everything? If they're not attacking with everything, something's wrong with them. Why would you not do lethal here? I don't understand. How goes limited? Well, we got this rared into this is so stupid. Actually into this, that was a 5/5, the original one. Just brutal. Now they're just letting me live for no reason. It's very strange. This and sack 2 food. Alright. I'll see how this goes. They had lethal last turn. They literally had lethal and they didn't go for it. And now I actually have a chance, but we'll see how this goes. Do I play Brawl? I have played Brawl. I just don't play it that much just because alchemy's legal in it and it annoys me. I do like Brawl. I just don't play it as often as I play Limited. Oh god, what is this? Osteomancer. Oh fuck. You can just start playing stuff from their graveyard. This is so stupid. Rare. These two just, and they've gotten it back once, and it's so annoying. Alright, Antologist. Hi Herbie too. I'm just wondering if I need to trade Igra. I don't think I do yet. But this sucks. They wouldn't. They'd just block here. This is such a stupid card. What just happened? Oh, they sacrificed a food. Since Igra is... Okay, Igra is actively bad for me right now, huh? I need Trample. So I just need to draw the +3/+3 and Trample. And Indestructible. So Overprotect is my out. Alright. Oh, or I could find removal for this. Like, we actually do have more removal. It's just... Oh well. Or Scales of Shale. Because then we could gain a metric fuck ton of life. I don't think I can play anything else out. Jesus Christ. Can I just have the trample or the lifelink, please? Scales of Shale or Overprotect. Or even a brawl to, like, get the hell rid of the Osteomancer. Or Wix Patrol to get rid of the Osteomancer. What? Am I dead? I don't think I'm dead. This is probably okay. I'm probably dead the next turn, though. Three, 6, 7, 8. No, come on. Ah, fuck me. Ugh. What else do we have as outs? So Overprotect, Scales of Shale. Hivespine Wolverine kills one of them and they have to block with the other. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They could have killed us like 4 times though and didn't, so we were living on borrowed time anyway. But yeah, they just got all the things they needed, and we needed a couple things that we didn't get, sadly. Oh well. But yeah, we were definitely supposed to be dead like 8 turns ago. But I'm happy about it. Yeah, that's the second time Ygra's gotten up to be like a 26, over 26, 26, and we just haven't found our trample. Or lifelink. Lifelink would have been great. We had a second lifelink there as well. Or this would have been, like, anything, any removal would have been so good. Because remember, this also destroys target artifact or enchantment, and those were all foods. So, I'm so depressed now. There were a lot of outs. Uh-oh. Look, I found all my late game that I was looking for last game. But no land. Oh, this is kind of miserable. Okay. No land for 3 draws. No, it was fine as long as we find like a land or two. Like we can play this on 3, just that, and then this on 4. Like it's we need just a couple land and we're fine. But we drew these two. Sorry, these two. And it's just like meh. I don't think throwing it away when we have both colors and a 3-drop is correct necessarily for this deck, but I'm willing to be wrong. They have a lot of ways to fix up their hand here. Oh, I will go for it. Show me. Absolutely. Come on, deck. Land. Specifically black would be nice. Just get this in line and then another land for any of the others. The Wolverine or the Igra. Thank you. So this just starts drawing a card now. That's rough. Okay. That's a problem. Alright, another land would be good. They have a second one? Drawing 2 cards per turn? They played like mono uncommons. Save the fountain port in this. Wow. Okay, they did play scales. I didn't see this one. I think this was milled. And this was milled. Okay. The actual cards they've cast have been mono uncommons. So this is a problem. Okay. I think I do lose, unfortunately. Needed to find this sooner. One piece of removal sooner, really. Or them not to have, you know, consumed by greed. That would have been nice. Another land for this would have been great, too, to be able to kill one of the shoreline looters. I'm less concerned about the Mind Whisker than anything else. Because we're drawing the big part of our deck. Mono uncommons, I tell you. With premium removal. Thanks, I hate it. Alright, we're dead. That's a shame. I found a common! And another one! It's stupid, but it's there. Oh, but look, 2 rares! Where are people getting these draft tables? Alright. Yeah, just needed removal sooner. Or not to keep a late game hand. I mean, we did miss the land drop on the 3rd turn, unfortunately, because we didn't draw land for 3 draws. But being in the play versus the draw versus a really openly drafted archetype is really rough, because it's very aggressive, this format, in that case. It seems like if I could get yeah, if I just needed 1 piece of removal for the 1/1 early, I think was the main thing. Obviously they have a crazy deck, like I said, but yeah. At least they didn't wait to kill me for like 5 turns. If I had a draft with Sword of Feast and Famine or Sword of Fire and Ice? Or what? Which sword? Which sword? I don't know. I think I haven't played with a sword, so I know I was hit by a sword once. I don't know which one it was though. I think it was Sword of Fire and Ice. Well, that's a thing. Another black source would be really cool. All right. Unfortunately, this is the game we would benefit from having all that late game early. Second black source have been really good. Okay. Not really doing anything here, sadly, because we're not finding the bigger cards here. Thornplate Intimidator would be fine. Hivespine Wolverine, Igra, Wix Patrol, Huskburster, Swarm would be great. Either of the two Sticky Sentinels would be fine because they would help us get there by the pawn profits, etc. It's one reason not to play out the land. Meh. Oh, fuck me. Well, the power of rares and mythics. What do you want me to do? Son of a bitch. I'm gonna do this. If I draw Yggdra, at least I can sacrifice a pawn profit instead. I don't have to... If it needs to be bigger. It's very clear what this is. They may have another one too. Good, they're not using that on this. Just have to hope they don't have a million more great removal spells in there. Plus the 2 rares that we've seen so... Well, sorry, rare and mythic we've seen so far. Aye. Destroy target creature dealt damage this turn. Alright. I can't not block there, and that played around as many things as possible. We have more lands than they do, and they drew 5 cards. Oh, Lord. Okay. They still may have more in hand, of course. Alright. Charge. Alright. I mean, not much I can do. Yeah. That's another rare. That's a 3rd rare in Mythic. So this is rare. That's rare. This is Mythic. Ugh. Could I have these draft tables, please? I would love them. We get so flooded in this. It's amazing. Computer says no, yeah. Too fucking late. There's our 10th land. Well, that wasn't much of a game. Draw. Like, we sort of navigated it all right until they drew 5 cards. But, that's a lot of rares and mythics, and, meh. Reply hazy, try again, yeah. Alright, let's see what we get next draft. Maybe we can be the ones with actual, like, rares and mythics that are great. We got Igra, that's nice. But, like, not if we don't draw the trample that we actually had for it. Alright. Mockingbird is interesting. I think I just want to try the Seed Glaive again. But Mockingbird is really interesting. Wix is good. You've seen Marchstalker do some stuffs in that one game that we had there. We've had some fun with mice. I mean, we drafted 2 of these and they never showed up. They showed up once, and it was really annoying. Because they would have been perfect for winning game. Blue is more likely to be open, and we're passing Banishing Light and the short bow that goes really well with this. We could just take Mockingbird. I'm just gonna take this and see whether I can have some fun. Alright. Harvest Rite Host is good. Carrot Cake is good. Gonna take the Harvest Rite and see what happens. Again, Mockingbird is fine. The problem with it is it's a little bit situational. Carrot Cake is great. I think I prefer to take Harvest Rite Host over it. Carrot Cake often wheels. Way too much fun with Jameer Rats in Standard. Nice. Really, I love it. Underrated dessert too. Carrot Cake is great. But yeah, then we can take, hopefully, the Carrot Cake wheels. That would be really sweet, because it's good with these. Yeah, I think I would only take, I don't think Mockingbird is a signal to go into it. I don't think it's pack one, pick one, a bull. Overprotect is good here. I don't really like what I'm seeing. I could take Moonrise Cleric, Cutthroat, or Roughshod to really stay in the stuff that we have. But I like Overprotect. This is a lot of black. This is, it might just be the pack distribution, which in Play Boosters is horrid. For some reason, you can have like none of a particular color in a pack. This is pick 3. So it's a little bit rough. I don't mind the Cutthroat that much. I could just move into Overprotect or Ambusher here. I'm gonna take the Overprotect and see where we end up. Okay. No! What is this? They're in the same pack! Maybe I can wheel the other one. Blooming Blast also interesting here. Savor. Grr. Arg. Alright. Cinnabon made an empire on it. Yeah, I guess they did. Ow. Carrot Cake. Herbalist is a nice way to target Mentor, but I'm gonna take the Carrot Cake here. Does it have like what? The equivalent of the Animal Kingdom's equivalent of brass knuckles on? I don't even know. Oh, hi. I want the Feather of Flight too. There were 2 more short bows. I'm gonna take this. Ninja fans. I like it. Oh. Raccoon does too. Venus flytrap things. Oh, that's right. Okay, that makes sense. The spines make sense on that then. The fronds of the, yeah, the flytrap. Yep, nice. Ooh, Polywallop, Fountain Port. Okay. We'll see about whether we, like, splash for this. I doubt it, but it's possible. And we might just still be in green at some point. We'll see. We might splash the red. Who knows? Ideally, we don't have to do that, but... This can target repeatedly. But I could also take the Bruiser. Or the Uncharted. I think I'm going to take 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 the Unchar Hey, Boomer, how you doing? Trying to figure out the motion in this image. This also targets. That also targets. I'm gonna take this because I'm more likely to be able to get those, I think. Alright. So we have ways to trigger Valiant, which is sweet. Okay. Yay. Nice. Okay. Okay. This does trigger Valiant. Twice. But Pardon Gust and Take Out the Trash is, what I'm looking at here. I think I'm going to take the Parting over the Take Out the Trash. That's close, though. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Okay. I want Life Creed duo. Valley Rally, Repel Calamity, Hop to It, Swordmaster, Agate Assault, and Rallier. Remember, this can target these every turn. This is likely to wheel. I don't know about the rest of this, though. I think we're taking the Swordmaster. Hop to It is just one more creature at 3, but it also the mass pumping the mice is so good. Okay, Valley Rally and Jolly Gerbils. I think I want the Gerbils. There was another Valley Rally. It may come around, but I want this because it's a really good 2-drop just for 2/3 for 2 is already a good thing. We have one gift spell already. Ooh, Head of the Homestead, Intrepid Rabbit, Carrot Cake, and Raccoon Rallier. There's another Rallier that might come around. I think I'm going to go Head of the Homestead over Carrot Cake here and over Intrepid Rabbit, but maybe that's wrong too. No, it's probably Intrepid Rabbit. I really like Head of the Homestead, but I think in this deck it's the Rabbit. And we might wield a Carrot Cake. Because this is a 4-drop. Ooh, Nettle Guard? Yeah. Okay. Tempest Angler's interesting. I don't think Star Charter is where this deck wants to be. Alright, so let's go there. We have Tumbler. Okay. Alright, our curve is looking good for what Boros wants to be. We would like to find some... I mean, obviously the red talent would be super sweet. The red uncommon talent, the equipment-based one. I don't mind running the duo even in this type of deck, because it can still attack. It's not a... But it's not as aggressive as I'd like this deck to be. Because we're going to be focused more on creatures than spells overall. Though some of the things that produce creatures for us are... Wait. Is this worth trying, chat? Or should I just take Pathmaker or Fountain Port? We'll see whether we can make it work. I don't know. If we don't end up getting enough tokens and stuff, we'll see. Wow, that's good for somebody else. Wrong talent. I mean, it's not the worst because we have these equipment. I think I want the Scribe, though. This is more... That thing's more control-y. Got run over by the talent. Oh, God. Haymanade. Ooh, Repel and Valley Rally. Ooh. I really... Okay, I might get the other Valley Rally. I want this Repel, I think. Shore Up is great. Maybe I won't. Oh well. Red in particular doesn't seem to be particularly open, of course. But we don't need to be that open to be able to play the Seaclaves. Is this going to be the same deck as we had before? Alright, so there's a Sunspine Lynx. It's just a 5/4 for 4, which is good. But the Agate Assault here is... And the Seam Path and the Shrike Force I am looking at. I don't actually know what I want here. I think it's Strike Force. Oh. We have Crumb and Get It. And we could get another one. Take out the trash, Agate Assault, and Carrot Cake here. This seems stupid, though. Damn. I wonder if I should move into blue for that, but I think we're gonna stick with what we have. Life Creed number 2. Oh, come on. The one time I get past it. I may cry. It may happen. How many short bows is too many short bows? We're about to find out. Hey, Sanity, thanks! I really appreciate it. Hey, kid, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know what happened to the white, but, I know the red wasn't open necessarily, but like I don't know what happened to the white and the final pack. That's weird. Yeah, I think the blue-green, yeah. It's likely that whoever, yeah, almost certainly. It's really annoying. I don't even know that we got enough rabbits. Oh well. We tried, like it looked open, at least the white, and then the white dried up, in a weird way, so, nah. And the red was open enough with the two sea glaives. But then, it was a mess. Alright, I'm gonna go 7 sources of red. I really do want to hit this on 3, but... if we don't have white to start, we're really sad, and I think we're not supposed to run 17 lands in this one. Warsqueak would be good, we just have enough other things to trigger Valiant and to go from there. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that I expected to wheel that didn't, a lot of things that I expected to see that didn't, because of whoever pivoted. But again, this is not a draft, I think, like the ones that we keep seeing where people get just like the full archetype. It seemed open, but it was not, I guess. It's the most efficient mana for the turn. The carrot cake's a fine play out there too, but it's not the most efficient use of mana. Next turn I could play the Waxwane. We'll see. Oh. No, this is not good enough for me. I do not want a Huskburster. I just have reanimate. It's fine. Rare. Okay. So we have this for that later. So let's just play this out. Alright, if they have the indestructible, we do lose, I believe, so... Sad but true. I'm gonna do it now so they don't get the +2 on attack. They'll get to keep it, but alright. What the hell is this? Is this moose? Is this moose? Fuck. This is goddamn moose. It's a 6/6, so this can kill it post. Ugh. Oh, come on! What the fuck? Ugh. They're at 17 cards left in library. They have the same number of lands as we do now. So they bone bind for 4. They get back one of these two. If you're gonna do that, do it before attacks. Can only give you more information for the attack. Enjoy my land. Let me draw my 9th one. Out of 16. Seems good. Yeah, I think that cost us the game, drawing another land there. That's crazy. I think Moose was the play there. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Okay. Maybe I just shouldn't arena. We're running 16 lands. That's our 10th land. Again. Last night was also 10 to 12 land, like every game. Although we're running 16 now, we were in 17 then. This just sucks. We tried so hard, like we didn't even get so far. But like rare plus moose, which might as well be rare. Like rare into like Huskburster, we beat that. Now we just draw a million lands. They're at 12 cards. They're 7 cards ahead of us.
Hello there.
Five lands left and 17 cards. On the bright side, nope, I got nothing. No haste. Why wouldn't... Okay. Seriously? They already played a rare, now they got Maha too? Jesus fuck. Like, why can't I do... Coiling Rebirth into this, we beat it. 2 savers, okay. Galewind Moose twice. And now Maha... Are you kidding me? And 12 land. I'll try one more, but I might be off of it. Oh good, a 6th land. on. No, come on. Jesus. 8 lands. Ugh. So they're 5. They're still drawing things. I'm at 1. You could have just drawn lands. Like, seriously? Ugh, okay, that's a start. I don't think I can win this, unfortunately. I don't think there's, like, enough of an out quickly enough. Because it looks like they actually have cards in hand. More rares and mythics. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Arena likes me very much right now. And I'm not liking it very much right now. So I'm going to stop. I think I've had enough. I'll be back soon though. I think I'm just tired, so I'm more salty than normal, but also like this sucks. Ugh. Rares and mythics and we keep flooding. Like, right. Okay. What do we have for mastery? Is it just like orb still? Just like 4? Yep, okay. No. Open my packs. I'm so glad you enjoyed it anyway. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll be back in about like... I need to drop off some stuff and grab stuff from the pharmacy when it opens. But I'll probably be back in the afternoon or evening, depends. We'll see. Yeah. It's very motivating seeing others have sucky games as well. I'm glad there's something that is good that came of tonight. Because this was this morning. It's 4:40 in the morning. But this was kind of, oh, God. Miserable. Yesterday, though, was the same. We had like 12 lands every game. I don't know. And we were running 17. But we just kept drawing lands. We would fetch a land off the, like, the 3-mana artifact, and then fetch another land, and then we just draw lands for the rest of the game. There's literally just maybe one non-land card in like 8 cards. It was not fun. Just bad luck. Yeah, and take one land out and get stuck at 2. That's actually happened to us before, where we're like, okay, clearly we're running too many lands. Took out 1 and then got stuck on 2 lands. Got a 3rd by the absolute end of the game when I was already dead. It was pretty rough. I don't think 15 land is correct in this deck. We always want to be like equipping things and like doing stuff. We don't have the same like mana sinks that we would normally have, because we didn't actually get any of the 4 pumper, the like pump all your creatures +1/+1, which I was expecting to see because white was so open. I don't understand how people have these other crazy drafts and we're just sort of like, okay, we're found the open lane, and then pff, nothing, all gone. It was really sad. I don't think the deck's bad. I think it's got lots of good stuff to work through, but that it can't draw like regularly draw 10 lands. Like that's just, it cannot win drawing 10 lands. So maybe like maybe like, oh no, you don't worry, you didn't you didn't lose another draft process. I didn't draft this. We've already played several games with it. Maybe I just go for my last loss. That's what I'll do. I'll let Arena kick me in the teeth again and hope that 2 days of kicking me in the teeth is enough for it to at least give me a little bit of like time to play Magic. Question, chat: should I become an ambassador for MTGO as well? I would do 5 streams MTGO and the rest Arena every month. Would that be something that interests everybody? Because I can get, like, if they approve me, I can get the account. And we can do stuffs. I'm just wondering if I should apply because I don't know if anybody's interested in watching me play MTGO as well. Which is somewhat more like real Magic. Okay, we bottomed 1. Can I try it and stop it if it doesn't work? Yeah, I don't think you have a contract or anything like that. That is, rather, there's a contract, I'm sure, but they don't hold you to, like, you're not stuck in everything. No, come on! One of my 3-drops. That's my best 3-drop. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. There were so many 2-drops to hit. That would have been so good. Or 1. Then there's a 4-drop that I just don't care. Every other 3-drop isn't as good. Oh well. Oh good, a rare. Oh well, bad luck there. Hmm. What? Hmm. Wait, what? No. Alright, well, we have 2 more. Hopefully we can find another one. Hmm. Ugh. Whew. I think they have the +3/+3 and trample and indestructible. Based on the attack with the 3-tree scribe. Or they could have ever won one of these. I'm mainly doing this so that I can use the harnesser. And get the trick out of their hand, I guess. Okay, they also have that. Okay. Alright. We're glad we got it out of their hand. Now we can also cast this. Alright. I need to find stuff, and soon. And by stuff, I mean probably one of the 2 short bows. Oh, Lord. Rares. 1, 2. None. Sigh. Yeah, I was beginning to feel good about things until they played the Swan, too. I mean, the Wild Guide was going to be a problem. That's why I said we need to find something, but... That's not what I need. I'm sorry to hear this happen to you, Meridian. They can do that at instant speed, I think. Nine mana again. Okay, we're glad we got rid of the rest of their board now. We're really happy. So goddamn late. Let me see what I can do. I could get 2 more damage by re-equipping here. But I think the safest thing is to gain the life. Attack with the flyers. And the whisker quill. And flower foot. If they have the trample and +3. This is 7. That would be 10. Okay. At least we won. Yeah, let's just go with that. Let's just go with at least we won, shall we? Yeah, I think OP had lines to win this one, definitely. Absolutely. If I take out land, if I take out one land, we're gonna draw 2 lands the entire game. We might still lose that coming up. It's feast or famine apparently. Not feast and famine, sadly, because we don't have the sword. I don't think it's in the set, but maybe it is. If we've been hit by fire and ice, right? So who knows? Oof. Okay. Those are 3 out of our 6 red cards. No, this is the way the stream works, apparently. This is just my life. Hey Nib, how you doing? We are running 16 lands. We are running 16. We're just getting 10 every game or more. This deck is like, yeah, it's definitely 16 lands, I promise. I can play out the Seedglaive and attack. They could have the -2. I don't think I want to do that yet. I think what we do is attack with Jolly Gerbils and see what happens, and then play Shrike Force. Congratulations, Nib! In which format? That's awesome.
Bonjour.
Wise Weasel, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support of the stream. That's so kind. Oh, good, a rare. Okay. So, I have the option to Intrepid this to get in for 6. I doubt they block.
Hello there.
I could also put 1 on this and 1 on this. I don't think this is the correct play. Alright, let's see what we can do. I guess 1 here. And 1 here. So that we get in for the most damage possible, because this is gonna be... This is Bob, so it's gonna be pinging them for the cards that they draw. Oh my god, Nib, thank you so much for the Prime sub! I see you, thank you, thank you, thank you! I really appreciate the support, it's amazing. I really wish I'd drawn something to pump. Like, we have 3... Counts them as 3. Short bows, Crumb and Get It. And a number of other things that would be lovely here. Unfortunately, we don't have something here that I can do. What happens... I think I still want to hide this. I think I attack with the Intrepid Rabbit. They want to block with the Darkstar, that's fine. And then I think I play out these to go wide. Okay. That's annoying. Yeah, beating this rare is gonna be hard. We needed to find something to target things before now, I think. Sometimes, but very rarely. Haha. I hate blocking like this, but I think I can't let that live. Of course. Why wouldn't they have it? At least they couldn't kill both. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's just so hard to beat the card advantage, because my opponents are the ones who do it, and they get lucky and have all the life gain. Oh, really? Charming. Why can't I get... Ah. There's so many things that target. 3 short bows. Couldn't stabilize. Yeah, I know. I know. I gotcha. It's really pretty painful, isn't it? Yeah. Because they just hit lands a few on times, and then they just have too much card advantage, and we can't get through. This was brutal, too, because this was what I was saving to try and get there. It wouldn't have done us that much good earlier, unfortunately, because, yeah, no blocks on that. Because we would have, run right into the saver with it. I mean, their entire deck is life gain, which is really good for that rare. Nice drawing rares. But look, we've faced... Every opponent that we've had has had at least 2 rares. / mythics. At least. And I have... What do I have? Do I have a rare in this deck? I don't think so. And I can't draw one of my 3 enablers, like the short bows, that enable all the stuff. It's pretty brutal. I used to be so positive. Yeah. We tried. I was a lot more positive before play boosters happened. You can navigate a game perfectly and still lose in Magic, but these days, if you don't have rares and mythics... Have I tried stoicism? No, I don't have a Wrath. That's a rare. And we have bottomed like 4 lands. Cool. Two. Well, it's not a land. Oh, good. They took 1 whole damage. It's mostly that, like, we're drafting fairly synergistic decks, and we start out in a color pairing, and it looks open, and then suddenly it's not at all. In like the entire 3rd pack where it should be, and like you're like, what the hell? And then opponents ever like, oh, we have all the like, I mean, you don't get any rares, but at least you're happy with your deck for the first like few, you know, turns. Sorry, few rounds of the draft, and then suddenly somebody switches into it, but you also don't have rares and mythics, and your opponents, I've hit, like, I haven't seen fewer than 2 rares or mythics on the other side of the board tonight. It is brutal. If they have another one of the life gain things, we're just effed. Seriously, this is the 2nd game in a row in which we haven't found... Okay, so last time there were 2 short bows in the bottom half of our deck. Now there are 3. Oh, it's so bad. Everything that makes our deck work is on the bottom, and yet they've been like, oh, well, I've just had this rare that's drawing me 2 cards a turn. And then I also have this other random rare just for fun. So much salt. Ariana where? Had one dude play 3 rares in the first 4 turns. Yeah. We've had something like that happen against a 4. In 2 games, just all bat rares. Bat rares, not bad. Hi, Kim. I'm gonna see what I get. Gonna go Trash Panda. I think the bat's the correct pick. But I've been doing correct picks for a while, and I don't think that it matters because Arena's like, no. So I'm gonna go Trash Pandas and hope that I get past Trash Pandas. I think the bat's the more competitive pick. Because it's 2-drop and it's in 1 color, and it's just fine in any of the other decks, which have somewhat incidental life game. But Trash Panda. And maybe people will pass it to me. Who knows? Alright. This is a Trash Panda. And this is a Trash Panda. I'm going to take this Trash Panda, I think. I like both of them. But I think this one, which ramps, is going to be more important. And I like the native first strike a little better than I like the spend 4 get indestructible. That said, I don't like passing the other Trash Panda. Because I don't think it will wheel. But here we go. We want the 3/4 panda, that Trash Panda that does the... Uh-oh. That gains +1/+1 in vigilance. All of your pandas gain vigilance and stuff. Alright, there's a recruiter here. There's Head of the Homesteads. There's a Fountainport Bell and this. In black, there's some things. I think I'm gonna take the Reptilian here. There may be some incidental lizarding happening at some point. I think Head of the Homestead is really good, but in these colors, I think it's weaker than it normally is. Hey, Floof. You're so cute. Hey. Okay. Saver, Frilled Spark Shooter. Nothing I really want here, unfortunately. Green seems to have been cut from this pack entirely, which is worrisome, but we can move into the Lizard deck if we want. Like, I'd probably just take Saver here. Over the Spark Shooter. Huh? What? Quick draw machine? What do you mean quick draw machines? Hey, cat. You're very cute. Okay. Um. Okay. Can take Pawn Prophet or Herbalist here, because I guess green is fine for now. Oh, okay. Quick draft. March of the Machines. I see. Um. Okay. I think I'm gonna take this. Um. Quick draw. So quick draft is nice to draft for newer players because you get to read through everything as you wish. Like carrot cake. Um. So if you have the gems or gold for Premier Draft, it's just about whether you're really comfortable with draft already. Quick draft allows you to read the cards, take your time and read the cards because the picks aren't timed because you're not drafting with other players. Um, you're just drafting with bots. Huh. Early Winter Saver and Duo. This can go in, like, normally I'd take one of these because I think there are stronger cards than this, but because this can go in either the black red lizard deck or the red green panda deck, although it's not optimized for it, optimal for it, I should say. I'm gonna take the duo there over that just to stay open. Um, so basically, like, if you have money for the premier draft and if you're ready for the premier draft, I would do that. This draft may be messy because it looks like this person is disconnected. If you don't think you're ready, then maybe go for then maybe wait. I think Jumpstart's pretty good. Is this, do I need to go into red blue? I haven't seen the cards that would really want me to put put me into that. That's just, ugh. I've seen a couple of birds, which are good, but not enough. No, if you draft quick draft, you'll play against other players who quick drafted, I believe. Okay, I have options here. I can go Jund and take Vine Reap. I can go for the red blue and take the Beast Binder, which is actually a fine card. I just haven't seen the red blue that I really would want to see to go into it. That's one thing that would make me go into it, but I'd need to see way more. I could take the duo just to stay Gruul. I don't know, this is a mess. I'm gonna take this. Huh. Okay, so if I'd taken the blue, I would take the Flood Collar. Could still take it. Wouldn't be passing good signals to my right, though. There's a perfectly good boxer here. I just don't have the build already that makes this good. So the other one was fine on its own, but ugh. Okay, never mind, we're good. Overprotect would be awesome to pick up here, but I can't do it. But that is a really nice pickup. Do I want to Mist Breath Elder? Yeah, it's fine. Oh wait, there's a take out the trash. Let me see what my spells look like so far. It's okay. Lookout Wolverine. Okay. And these are good too. The Bruiser and Cutthroat are fine. I think I take the Wolverine. I'm really happy to have that card. I'm sad to pass the Lookout, but maybe we can wheel the Bruiser or the Cutthroat. There you are. That's what I wanted. Ah, and there's a take out the trash with it. Damn it. I think it's Polly, but the Lily Splash is interesting with the Hive Spine and the Reptilian. Because I do have a Fountain Port, but I think we just take the Polly and go. I don't have other fixing yet. There's an Uncharted Haven that I could take. I think we just keep with the raccoons, though. Peerless Recycling is interesting, but I think we just want to curve out. How many creatures do I have? 12? This isn't a bad follow-up to the Baker's Bane duos. Pack 3 is going to have to help us out a lot. Yeah, I think this person's disconnected. That's sad because that means that means the bots are picking the cards for them, which means that the whole draft can get messed up. It's not their it's not anyone's fault when they get disconnected necessarily, right? But it's just sad. Oh, that's a late Plume Creed. All right, Pawn Profit here. And hope for helping. Hi, sweetie. Cash grab. I think I'll take the hidden grotto. All right. That's a late Mind Whisker. I'll take that. I don't think I'm going to do Sun Shower Druid. Ooh, Hunter's Talent. Get in. Hey, babe. You okay? Got cards for free? Nice. Yeah, Jumpstart seems to be one of the better ways to, like, start a good pool of cards. Okay. Merc. We were... Alright, let's see what we can get here. Maybe we can get the, like, uncommon... that, ramps and gets bigger when you, expend 4. What is really going on in this art? Oh, I see. Those are his legs. For some reason, I thought that was person in the background holding up like him on a rope, but no, that's actually just his legs. Ooh. I would have loved that last time. I think I still take it here over Frog and Heaped Harvest. Because we do have... Well, we only have one way to pump it right now. What am I taking over that, though? Like Sticky Tongue? Head of the Homestead? Yeah, we'll just take this. I may not run it. We'll see. Okay. Do like Harness or just its value, but I think we need this Agate Assault. So this doesn't really belong in the deck. This doesn't really belong in the deck. Let's see what else we can get. That's a banner. Interesting. Banishing Light, Sonar Strike, probably two of the better ones along with Savior. We'll take the Patchwork here. There's a lot of good white cards, unfortunately. Not really what I'm supposed to be going into at this point. Okay, this on the other hand, like if I could have just had some of these in that other one, like there's a Bruiser, there's a Rust Shield Rampager, there's a Rallier, which I would really like. I'm going to take the Rampager because it's a 4-drop that we don't have any 4-drops of currently. Sorry, we don't have any 4-drops currently, and it's a Raccoon and it's a good one. So, it can also be a 6-drop, which is nice too. So we'll pull those for now and see what else we get here. Tumblers. Could run another Pawn Profit. Could run ahead of the Homestead. We don't have Mass Pump though, so this again is not great. I think we just take the Tangle and see if we can make it work. Yikes. Why is the white suddenly open? I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh well. Yeah, we've got one red land. Ribbit. Hmm. That draft was like a 5. You're supposed to do actual work a day before we go. Yeah, that can be hard. Black just doesn't have creatures. It has decent removal, just no creatures. I want to run the green for the Innkeeper's talent, but maybe I shouldn't. I'm wondering if the blue is better. Oi. Oi, I say. That's not a clear deck build. I'll deal with that later. I was just like, I want something easy. I hate this set. I hate this set. I shouldn't draft this. Oh. I like the Huntmaster. I like the Vat Keeper. I like the Deadly Derision. Rawls would be for a different deck. I'm tempted to, like, I think this is a better card, but I'm tempted to just take the Huntmaster because it doesn't put me in a second color yet. I think I want this anyway. Ooh, Negotiator's fine. Realmbreaker's Grasp is fine. I like this card. Could just take the Realmbreakers. Whatever. Okay, that's a stupid card, and I'm going to take it. Maybe we can find fixing for it. The Vanquish the Weak, also a decent card, but not great in this one. There's another Realmbreaker's Grasp, but this card is a house. Preening Champion. So Seal from Existence. So there's just been like a mono white enchantment-based removal there. We're going to take Preening Champion here. Wary Thespian's a fine early drop. But Preening Champion is a crazy card. Okay. I guess we could take Blighted Burgeoning over Eyes of Gataxias. Could be like great base, I mean, base green, blue, or green black and splash off this. I don't know. It's not great. This is only so-so. I'm gonna take the Burgeoning. Skits is a little slower than I'd like in this format. It used to be good, but here wasn't as much. Can just take this. I'm gonna take this for now over Skits. Oi. So, Cater Poker, let me get right with that as such a sec, sorry. Blossoming Sands. This is just not a very good card in this format. I think I just want the Nezumi or the, Kite Sail. Realmbreaker's Grasp came back. I don't know what the bots are drafting. Like, I'm not sure. It doesn't appear to be white, maybe. But, then we're not, like, that we'll see, like, a Realmbreaker, the removal, but we won't see, like, premium creatures, necessarily. Knight's fine, but you want it in a particular shell. I'm gonna take a fall here. Kite Sail. I don't mind having one of these. That's a good card. Not as bomby as this set can have. Ifara's Dispersal also really good. Cosmic Hunger. Timberland Ancient Forest Cycles, which is interesting. Here's a Dismal Backwater. Tandem Takedown is also great. And then we have a Vanquish the Weak. I kind of have to take the Dismal Backwater, I think. I really like Tandem Takedown. But we need this. Final Flourish is fine. Ugh. I think the bots wanted me to go just like a mono crappy white enchantment deck with, sorry, crappy creatures white enchantment deck. Another Vat Keeper, nice. Timberland, I like Render Inert when you have some good battles. It also can destroy something of theirs, but we're gonna do Vat Keeper here. Okay, Gargantua's fine. Slumber can be fun. I don't mind the Gorilla either. We're gonna take the Gargantua, I think, here. Solidify into blue, sorry, black-green base. None of this is something I want. Let me just move stuff around, take a look. Rev can be Incubate 3. Burgeoning is just... Ugh. Alright, I think I have to take the Shade at this point. Could take a Fertilid's Favor, but... Exactly what you want to do is, like, ramp on 4. Okay, Timberland Ancient here. Ew. This card is great. Should never be here, pick 8. This card is so strong. Hmm. Alright, Gorilla's fine. Am I Blighted Burgeoning again? That's... I'm just gonna take an Ancient. I don't know what the bots are doing. I have no idea what the bots are doing. I don't mind consuming Aetherborn. I'm gonna take the Render Inert here. Okay. Huh. Moloch, Mauler, and Wary Thespian. There is also an Aetherborn. I think we take the Moloch here. Although as a 2-drop, the Thespian's really good, and we do need 2-drops. I don't necessarily run the Preening Champion in this. I don't think... I definitely splash for this, I believe. The Invasion of Amonkhet is good enough to splash for. The Preening Champion, because I already have a couple flyers that happen to also be useful for getting other stuff back, I think splashing for this is probably incorrect. I do really want this 2-drop, but I think we're going to take the Moloch for now. Because I don't really want to run this Ichor Shade. Okay, Blade... Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to take this. Maybe I can get a Blade Master back. But I need that backwater. Okay. Okay, yeah, we've got a Blade Master here. We've got an Ether Blade Agent. I'm going to take the Agent here. And go from there. Wouldn't mind if either of these wield. Oh, that card is excellent. We're gonna take an Ichor Drinker. That's an emoji, though. I could do that. 3 6-drops. Could also just take the Xerex, too. I'm going to take this and see. I do like Ichor Drinker. I think it's fine. The Wildwood Esker is playable. But, see how this goes. Ooh, the Berserker. Nice. Anything else they want? No. Nothing for me. Okay. They're freaking spell spears. What the hell? What the hell? I can't go into it. That's not just not a thing. Oh man, that hurts. Froggles. I have no idea what the bots were doing. Like, none. None whatsoever. Alright, so. Cater Poker, let's talk. Okay, so let me see what you were asking. I will mess with this later. Okay. Someone who's interested in learning to draft Bloomburrow. Hasn't played for a good while, so wouldn't be much better off drafting other sets. Do you think it'd be better to focus on a different format with the cards you like from Bloomburrow if drafting isn't particularly fun in practice? So isn't Bloomy at all you've been had? Please follow. Yeah, sorry. It's been a night. Our drafts are just like, we're just envious of what we see other people having, and then yeah. Just drawing lands. So drafting Bloomburrow can be fun. The games can be fun. The archetypes are a little inflexible, meaning that if you're in an archetype, you're often going to take a less powerful card because it's in your archetype and the synergies matter, as opposed to usually staying open and going into the more powerful card that you see past. So drafting is a little bit more difficult with play boosters and with archetypes that are pretty concrete and inflexible. So that said, I think it's still fun, right? Like we were just having bad luck. Which is unfortunate. Hi. So if you want to focus on, standard or some other format with cards you liked from Bloomborough, that's perfectly okay as well. The best and worst color pair in Bloomborough is really a matter of how open that archetype was in your draft, and whether you opened and whether you opened and passed like the stuff that will make it work. I can give you 17 lands data, but in general, it looks like, so for as far as what I read, from the early 17 lands data, and this will change over time as the format is drafted more, etc. The mono white is the strongest of the mono colored decks. But any monocolored deck has fewer games recorded, so you have to take that with a grain of salt, just because fewer people are playing monocolored decks than monocolor with a splash, right? So that's for monocolored, but it's way ahead of every other monocolored deck. Now, whether that's just because it's been done more or not is yet to be seen. But it definitely has like a win percentage that is so much higher than any other monocolored deck. That said, let me pull up the other stuffs. Give you my thoughts on that. So for Premier Draft, yeah. So Mono White has a 59.7%. Oh wait, sorry. That's changed. But it's okay, so here's the thing. So all right, let's take a look at this and talk about it for a second. So this is 17 lands data. 17 lands data is heavily skewed in favor of those people who are playing a lot of draft, etc., which will be a lot of the streamers and the people who have chosen to record their data with 17 lands. So keep that in mind. Now it looks like if you look at the win percentages, the 63.9% on mono black is technically a higher win rate than mono white, which is 59.7%. And then mono green has 61.5%. But look at the number of games, though. So you have to be very careful, because mono white looks like it's been played, nearly twice as much as many of these other ones. And its win rate will be is a little bit more solidified because of that. Once we see lots more games from any of the other monocolored decks, then you can kind of make a better judgment about it. As of right now, it looks like mono black and is the strongest of the monocolors, but it has way fewer games than the mono whites. So 92 out of 154 is only 60%, right? The 59.7. If you want to go, you can go. But go that way, not on my keyboard. Thank you. But you just want to make sure that you understand that the sample size is very heavily in play right now. That some of these have a very low sample size. Looking at the monocolor plus a splash, and I'm not actually sure how they define splash, whether it's like 2 cards, 3 cards, what. But, you know, we'll see. You see that mono white plus a splash is 64.7%, which is a full nearly 5 points more than like 4.5 points more than that. Like, at least, like, it's ugh, this is gross. So mono white plus a splash has way more win percentage than this one, and also has way more games. So it's worth considering that maybe mono white. So if you're a heavily white based deck, it seems like you'll be pretty powerful. That said, once you get into the 2 colors, it's really interesting. You have the 53, 54. We've got a couple here that are worth looking at. So 3 in fact. We've got 58% with Rakdos. We've got 59% with Selesnya. And we got 58.4 with Golgari. So 2 of those have black. 2 of those have green. Right? And 1 of those has red and 1 of those has white. The highest win percentage is that 59.2, which is the green-white deck. It also has a lot of games with it. So, but you'll note that is it having the least win percentage, right? You'll note that we've been crushed by Is It decks. Because if people think it's the weakest and they stay away from it, then somebody gets all of those cards. And if you get all of those cards, I guarantee you that deck is going to be dumb. So it really does depend on how open your lane is. You shouldn't just avoid Is It if the cards are coming your way. I'm not talking about the like rando commons. I'm talking about like the rares and mythics and uncommons. Like there are some really good cards in those. That you just need to see more of them than you would necessarily need to see in a different color pairing to get a very bonkers deck. And if people are avoiding it, you will. So you definitely want to keep an eye out for that. Staying open is nice, but again, staying open is really nice. It's harder to do in this because again, the archetypes are pretty concrete. And sometimes you can be rewarded just for cutting everything right in that archetype. You can be rewarded in the 2nd or 3rd pack or something like that, which is kind of what we were hoping to do with the Boros deck earlier tonight, because we did cut everything Boros. But unfortunately, somebody it looked like moved into white and either really late in pack 2 or in pack 3, which was really rough. So it is interesting. So again, even the lowest win rate pairings have the capability in this to just draft a bonkers deck because they're the only one in that lane. If you try to go for even the highest win rate deck, and somebody else is competing with you, you're not going to get there. Your deck, you're both going to be fighting over that deck, and so therefore you're both going to be nerfing each other's decks because some powerful cards will go to one, some powerful cards will go to the other, and not both. So it's really an interesting set of questions to ask. Whether you try for it, right? If you think it's open, or so on and so forth, right? Um, so we're just looking at these, right? You're talking about Simic. It's 56.3%. Now, once you get into, I mean, these are the most common, as you can see. The number of games is just so much with these, right? There, you're getting two color a lot in this format. Two color plus a splash is interesting. Oftentimes that's I've mostly been doing the two color, but I have done two color plus a splash. If we're looking at those, it looks like we have a 55.8% in Golgari plus a splash, which isn't surprising because often Sultai will be really good, or Abzan. But again, there's a splash versus they actually have full Abzan here. Again, I don't know how they define splash versus actual three color. I would assume the proportion of cards, but they don't actually give it to me here. I'm sure I could find it on their site somewhere, but so this is just an interesting set of data right now, but it is really early in the format. So asking about necessarily what this isn't quite as obvious as like AFR was. AFR was completely imbalanced in favor of Rakdos. Midnight Hunt was pretty imbalanced in favor of Dimir. And there was one recently as well that was also imbalanced. Oh yeah, Streets New Capenna. Streets of New Capenna was completely imbalanced in favor of any combination of Bant colors. So those were heavily so. And so those we could tell right away. We absolutely could tell right away. This is not to the degree that I can tell right away that it's, you know, which one's the absolute best pair of colors. I wish I could. I'm sorry, I don't know yet. I just think that it's a little bit more dependent on the archetypes and whether you get the uncommons that really make the archetypes work, and whether you're just your lane is open. And rares always, as always these days, play a huge role, and a bigger role than they used to because of play boosters. So I don't know if that answers your question, Great Kelvin, but hopefully it's a little bit more information for you to draw your own conclusions. We can look at the draft metagame, and those lines mean so much to me. Oh, average last seen at, these are the picks probably, and that's a white common. Okay. But yeah, anyway. Plotting the average time they were last seen of it. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, so there's probably people who have already analyzed the format a little bit more intensely than I have and played more games than I have. So they may be able to give you an idea exactly about what's strongest, but there's just, I mean, there's so much to the draft that it's difficult to tell right now. And I haven't seen as many indicators that something's terribly, terribly imbalanced yet. I do think white's particularly strong, but yeah. Oh, I'm so glad, Great Kelvin. So Nib, the graph on that was for the pick order, which white commons were going, when you would expect to see the particular card picked later or earlier in terms of picks. So that was that. So you're curious how play boosters have changed things with rares and draft. Oh no. Don't get me started. Okay. So if you want if other people have heard me go off on this for a long time, so I don't really want to make them sit through it again. So let me give you a link to a podcast, a Magic Jank podcast that I did, where you can hear all my thoughts on it. Give me 1 second to like grab that up for you. I wrote, let me give you a link to a podcast in the chat because I think the ads are going. Sorry. 1 sec. Okay, let's see. Okay. So here is a link. This is the 11 seconds in the ads. Sorry. Thank you for sitting through them. They are what allows the stream to function. Yay, ad break ended. The community's back. So yes. So thank you all for sitting through the ads. Again, they are what allows the stream to go. If you would like to get rid of them, you can consider subscribing for free with Prime or in any other way. If you don't feel like it or can't afford it, thanks for hanging out through the ads. I really appreciate it. It's really kind. It's what allows the stream to actually happen. So this is OTJ and all its bonus sheets, in which I explain my impressions of play boosters after they actually had been released and how much I hate them. Now, if you want to know, previously we had done one in which I actually gave give me a second to find the actual one where we said what are bonus sheets. Yeah, what the heck are play boosters? This is the right one. Okay, so this is the one where we so this is what the heck are play boosters. So this is when they announced it. So that's when they announced it, the play boosters, and I was like, "Oh, this does not sound good for these reasons." You can also I also walk you through what I think led to them happening and the factors that went into that. What reasons Wizards gave for initially planning these play boosters, which have all been disproven since then, so that's super fun. We want to simplify the packs. We want fewer packs. We don't want new players confused by the number of packs out there. What if, I mean, they should just, like, I mean, collector boosters are there and set boosters are there and draft boosters are there. They're going to be so confused. Anyway, so now they have value boosters and beyond boosters and play boosters and collectors boosters. So yeah, that was real. That was a real reason. Anyway, sorry. So if you want to hear, so this is the what the heck are play boosters, or when they first announced it, and we go through how play boosters differ from other things in terms of price and contents, and I make some predictions about what I think is going to happen for limited. And then it all came true, and you can hear me talk through that in either the one that I sent, the OTJ and all its bonus sheets, or the one that looks at Murders at Karlov Manor Limited. You should be able to find all of this on Magic Jank podcast YouTube channel. And hopefully it'll be entertaining. I like to think it's informative more than it's necessarily I'm sometimes entertaining, but like Mostly we were just trying to really walk you through what was going to be expected and so on and so forth. So long story short, play boosters introduced more rares and mythics to packs than previously. They got rid of draft boosters and they got rid of set boosters, and they put a more expensive pack with more rares, fewer commons, and that was bad for limited, in my opinion. That was no bueno. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. But unfortunately, we're having to deal with it. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, but you can hear why I'm not a fan, and in more depth, and like what goes on and stuff from there. And I hope it's helpful. And yeah. So, anyway, back to this stuff. Let's see. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much for asking and letting me go off on my rant. So, oh, the traditional's back. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. The traditional's back. Did they fix the bugs? Does anybody know whether they fixed the bugs? I think there were bugs with sideboarding and stuff. Also, have they fixed the graveyard bug where you can't click on it, or you can click on it and it'll show up an hour later? They fixed the sideboard bugs? Thank you, Jazzy Bell. Oh, Meridian, thanks. There was a patch today, but did it actually work is the question. I mean, yeah, like, every time they come out, they're like, we fixed it. I'm like, did you really, though? Because sometimes they're like, we put a patch out. And you're like, yes, but... like with Lord of the Rings, there was a whole thing that, like, just completely messed up. And it was gone. There were like several patches in between when, you know, they actually fixed the problem and like when we noted it, but it was like 7 months or something like that later. I don't even know. It was a long time. It wasn't 7 months though. Verschlimmbessern? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, but that's a good one. All right. Ready. I'm gonna be sad to leave my streaming setup behind for that for the small setup in Virginia. It's nowhere near as awesome as I worked really hard on this. So, but hopefully it will be enough. Ooh, that's a good card. I'm gonna take that. There's a boar here. The 2 white cards are pretty good. Head and Pawn Profit, fine. Rest of it, filler. Ooh, Hunter's Talent. Like, I think a lot of these are great. I really like a lot of these. But given that there's a very powerful green card, I'm gonna stick to the green. So yeah. Repel Calamity is great, but Hunter's Talent too good here, especially because it's in our colors already. All right. So there's a Vine Reap Mentor if I want to go into black. There's also a Polywallop if I just want to stick to the green and take the green signals out of the pack. And I think I do. I don't think I didn't necessarily want to choose my second color yet. Gossip's Talent is interesting for the blue-green deck. It's a pretty good one. But I think we're going to take the poly and move on from here. If I eventually get past, like, good black by the end of this pack, I'll be really sad that I missed out on the 3-2 that makes a food when it comes into play or when it dies, the squirrel, but I think for now this is the right pick. Your Keen-Eyed Curator exiles cards for the get... Did exile but not get 4/4. Oh, God. It worked in... So we had it in the early access streamer event. It worked for us. Oh, this is a nice one. Oh, I like Mentor too, but let's grab the green, obviously. And a Warren Elder. Nice. Okay. So we're going to grab this Veteran. It's a great card. And it still means we don't have to choose the second color yet. But yeah, we had the Keen-Eyed Curator in the early access streamer event, and it did get the +4/+4. So they must have broke it with the new patch then? That is crazy. It gets it only if it has exiled the 4 different types, right? Hmm. Okay. There's a take out the trash, another polywallop, a pond prophet, a paw patch, and a bruiser. This is not bad. I know, green seems pretty good. I think I might take the pond prophet here. I think I want to take the draw effect early. That seems okay. Over second polywallop for now. I do like paw patch. I do like take out the trash. Ooh, forager. Yeah. 2 heaped harvests and a warren elder. Damn. Okay. Not a bad start. Okay, we're gonna stick with what we got. Alright. Wonder if I can wheel trash pandas. We'll see. Probably not. Or the squirrel. Squirrel will be good too. I didn't see the uncommon frogs that I would really want to see to go into blue. Okay. So I can either take the village here or the carrot cake. I think those are the 2 best choices. I think I'm going to take the carrot cake. We'll see whether we run it. Hmm. Okay. Come and get it here. Or shore up for now. So I think somebody did take the uncommon green-red trash panda that makes mana and gets bigger when you spend 4. Which is tragic. But there we are. Hello, cat. Gossip's talented in frogs after getting the level. Yeah, the value is crazy. You are so right. At that point in frogs, yeah. Hi. Okay. Frog, otter, or rat? Okay. Mono green. Okay, so that frog is definitely a potential reason to go into that. This card is sweet. But, let me think. Alright, chat, do you want frog or do you want, Golgari? So far, 1 vote for frog. Frog it is. Oh, this is a good frog to follow up with. Nice. Ribbit. I really don't want to run this. Oh, hi. There's a root weaver here that I would pick up otherwise. I'm gonna take this and see what happens. Shouldn't be too hard to splash this. Okay. Okay, so the grotto and the harvest if I'm wanting to look for the splash right now, but I think I want this badly enough that I'm not going to take it here. Take the fixing here yet. So sweet. Ooh, Froggles. Oh, the root weaver too. I like bouncing this one, but this one guarantees me the fixing. This doesn't fix. It may or may not get you the color you want. Nice, Froggy. Oh, Tree Guard duo, too. Frog. Spellgyre. Interesting. Frog. No! I like Shore Up and Spellgyre here. I think I'm gonna take the Spellgyre for now. Because I think I might get the other later. I'm gonna take the 3-tree mascot here over the Waterspout Warden, because the 3-tree also helps fix for Castrol. Could take the Assailant. I think I'm gonna go for the Mines. Oh, it came back! Get in! I want that Dire Downdraft too, but this is sweet. Okay, so our 2-drop slot is much more short up, and that's nice. Heaped Harvest is really good here. That's the fixing. I'm looking pretty heavily into the Flood Mod, Duo, and Sentinel here. Trying to figure out which one's likely to come back. I think I'm supposed to take this over the Flood Mod, the bounce. Ooh, hi. A token or a rabbit. That won't work for us. So that's the thing, like, you can get past this, and if you're not in that archetype, it's just really upsetting. Alright, Splash Lasher's a nice pickup, though. Okay. No, the trash pandas. Alright, Longstalk Brawl over Runaway Together and Dire Downdraft, and Head of the Homestead. Ooh, another Bramble. What? What was I supposed to have been in? I don't even know. Definitely green, but I don't know what my second color should actually have been. Because there's some stuff going by that's just very strange to see. Another forager, and I need this pawn profit. Jeez. This is best of 3. So I'm going to take this as a sideboard card. Okay, got all the things back. I think I want the duo here because it's another bird for the Castrol. And it also flickers. I think this probably comes out. So there's recycling because we have the 2 foragers. Why is there a Warden Elder pick 10? That's what I want to know. Nope, wrong one. Where'd it go? Get back. Thank you. What? Well, this one looks like a fun one. Alright, I'll deal with that later. So we've got some good ones set up. This is going to be great. And I'll be playing them over while I'm in Virginia. Unfortunately, the setup will be a little bit jank, and I do apologize, but it'll only be a week. So, from Saturday to Friday. Less than a week, so it'll be okay. So, I'll be back later on this evening or afternoon or something. I'm not sure yet. I do have 2 students who want lessons before I have to leave, so it's good. All right. So let's go raid somebody. Yeah. Hopefully we just have some better luck. I think there's a lot of luck involved. Obviously there's skill too. I'm not trying to poop on anybody's skill at drafting or playing. So just sometimes I get sad that I don't get all the things and other people do. So jealousy. Okay. Thanks so much, Rudy. Thanks, Kim. JJ's nib. All right, so let's go raid somebody awesome, and see where we go from there. Whom would you like to raid? We got, Akil's on. Let's go. Let's raid Akil. We haven't raided Akil in forever. Okay, Akil is a very extremely talented drafter. So you'll get to see it, and it has a different style than I do. So you'll get to see another drafter's take on Bloomborough. I'll stick around for a little bit and say hi. And hopefully you'll be able to pick up some new awesome tips. If you're not enamored of Akil, which I think you should be, but to anybody's taste, you can also check out DeFore, Isaiah, and those are 2 people who are also, actually, I think DeFore is playing Constructed. Isaiah is playing Draft, so yeah. So I recommend Akil very highly, so I think you're gonna have a great time. But we streamers are not to everybody's taste. I know I'm not to everybody's taste, so I would never expect any other people to be everybody's taste. There's some really cool streamers on for Constructed as well, if you'd like. Andre Mangucci, Croquis, The Exiled, and so on. So there's and others that I don't know, but they look all amazing. So I hope you have the most wonderful morning, noon, night, afternoon, tea, second breakfast, whatever time it is for you. And I hope that you check out the YouTube channel when you get the chance. I'm going to be trying to upload some more drafts up there soon, as soon as the editor gets it. He had COVID, unfortunately, so was not able to get as many drafts out as he would have liked. So we'll have more coming up soon. I'll probably be recording some for YouTube over the break, so we'll see. But yes, I hope you have so much fun. and have lovely, lovely, lovely times. Check out the sponsors if you get a chance. They're super sweet. Love you. Liked you. Okay. Like you. All right. Bye.